When you walk down any street, wave hello to everyone you meet. Can you wave back to me? Yeah, wave up high. Say that with me. Wave up high to the sun that shines, to the sun that shines. Wave down low to the grass that grows. Oh, so slowly. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Hello. Try that with me one more time. When you walk down any street, wave hello to everyone you meet. Wave up high to the birds that fly. Wave down low to the worms that go oh so slowly. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Hello! Thank you for saying hello to me. I feel very welcome now. Now, speaking of low earthworms, why don't we do the Earthworm Dance by Nancy Schimmel. I'm going to have you copy me. We're going to start standing up and you're going to move like an earthworm. The earthworm dance with a wiggle and a bend. So it goes in the front, goes out the other end, goes out the other end, and it's better for the trip. Do the earthworm dance with a slide, slip, slip. Do the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. Do the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. The earthworms dance with a slip, slide, slide. They tunnel through the earth and let the air inside. And that's good for the roots. It's good for the shoots. It's good for the people who eat the fruits. Doing the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. Do the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. You know, a worm looks simple, just a head and a tail, but if it weren't for the worms, all the farms would fail. So here's to the earthworms in their toil. Their dance is deep, their dance is deep, their dance is deep while they improve the soil, doing the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down, do the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. The earthworms dance with a glide and a curve. The worms never get the credit they deserve when we really should be on the best of terms. So come on, everybody. 2 more times we'll dance like the worms doing, what were we doing? The earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down, do the earthworm dance. Wiggle, 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 do the earthworm dance. Get down. Thanks for getting down with me. Hey. Good morning, lords and ladies. It is the month of May, and I have brought you violets. They are so bright and gay. They are so bright and gay. It is the month of May, and it is the month of May. And the beginning of May, May 1st is May Day. And do you know what April showers bring? Mayflowers. You know what Mayflowers bring? Not June bugs, no. Mayflowers, they bring the pilgrims. Let's do that Lord and Lady dance with me. You're gonna bow like the Lord and curtsy like the lady. Do it with me. Good morning, lords and ladies. It is the month of May, and I have brought you violets. They are so bright and gay. They are so bright and gay. It is the month of May. So we're going to celebrate flowers in this time together here. And I'm going to invite you to join along all through the show. And I'm going to show you a book called Grow, Flower, Grow. It's written by Lisa Bruce. And I'm going to show you what happens here. One day, Fran found a flower pot filled with soil. Poking out of the top was a tiny green tip. I will grow this flower, Fran said to Fred. Fred's her dog. Hey, I found something just similar to what she has. A flower pot with a little bulb inside. Sometimes you plant flowers from seeds, sometimes you use the root of the flower, the bulb. And what's going to help that flower grow? I'll bet you know some of the things it needs, but I wonder if Fran knows. Let's see. What will go on? She took it home. Grow, flower, she said, but the tip stayed tiny. Oh, she's trying to get it to grow. Fred's trying to get it to grow. I think this flower is hungry. So Fran went to the fridge. Inside she found some of her favorite food. That'll help it grow. She gave the flower a slice of pizza. Oh, you think that's what the flower wanted? Well, the next day, Fran gave it a piece of cheeseburger. Then she gave it spaghetti, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and a spoonful of strawberry ice cream. What a mess she's making. Oh, and the Fred thinks, oh, I think he knows better than she does. She even gave it one of Fred's juicy bones. Fred doesn't look too happy about that one. Well, but the flower didn't grow. The tip stayed tiny. Fran got fed up. Silly flower, Fran said, and she threw it out the back door. She gave it everything she thought it would want to eat. Well, the flower pot fell onto the ground and it rolled away. And then the rain fell on it. Can you pretend the rain's falling on there? It's falling, yeah. And the wind blew on it. Can you blow on it too? The sun shone on it. Ooh, the snail got sunglasses on. I think earlier when it was raining, he had an umbrella. Well, let's see. There's the sun shining on it and it's casting a little bit of a shadow. Finally, the green tip grew and grew and grew until one day Fran and Fred went outside to play, and when they opened up the door, a surprise was waiting. Well, she put on her red boots first because it was kind of wet outside, and when she did go outside, a big beautiful flower just for Fran. Oh, she finally did get that flower to grow, and thanks for helping me with it. Well, you knew what the flower needed to grow. It needed some rain, and it needed some sun, and it needed some soil. So let's put all that together and sing a beautiful song by Connie Kaldor. Okay, and I want to credit also that Earthworm Dance was written by Nancy Schimmel and the High Low by my friend Catherine Dines. Now we're going to do a song by Connie Kaldor. Okay? You're going to draw the sun for me and the rain, and we're going to plant a seed. If you've got the sun and if you've got the rain, and you plant a little seed in the old back lane, and you wish and you hoe and you keep the weeds down, you might find a root poking down from the seed in the ground. That's the direction seeds go first. They don't go up first, they go down. And I mentioned a tool called a hoe, and I'm not sure you know all know what a hoe is, so I got one here to make sure you know. What you do with a hoe, like this, is you hoe the ground to keep the weeds down so your plant doesn't have competition from the weeds and it's happy. So you're going to hoe with me on the next verse. We've got the sun and the rain and the root tip went down. Now, If you've got the sun and if you've got the rain and you plant a little seed in the old back lane and you wish and you hoe and you keep the weeds down, you might find a shoot sprouting up from the root poking down from the seed in the ground. Sing along with me. If you've got the sun and if you've got the rain and you plant a little seed in the old back lane and you wish and you hoe and you keep the weeds down, you might find a stem growing tall from the shoot sprouting up from the root poking down from the seed in the ground. Last time, sing along and sign along with me. If you've got the sun and if you've got the rain and you plant a little seed in the old back lane and you wish and you hoe and you keep the weeds down, you might find a flower blooming up from the stem growing tall, from the shoot sprouting up, from the root poking down, from the seed in the ground. Thanks for singing along with me on that beautiful song by Connie Caldor. Oh, I think we should be the seed now. And seeds, sometimes they have to sleep for a long time before it's ready for them to grow again. Like during the winter, what do you think they're doing? They're sleeping. So here's a song by my friend Dave Canoin, and I'm going to have you pretend you're a little seed just sleeping, and what's going to wake you up? Oh, I think you know. All right. Be a small seed sleeping. I'm a small seed, look at me sleep. I'm a small seed, look at me sleep. I'm a small seed, look at me sleep. But now it's time to wake. What woke me up? I'm a raindrop, look at me fall. I'm a raindrop, look at me fall. I'm a raindrop, look at me fall. I'm a raindrop. Now let's be the sun. Draw it up there. I'm the bright sun, look at me shine. I'm the bright sun, look at me shine. I'm the bright sun, look at me shine. I'm the bright sun. Now be the seed again. Swell up, poke down into the ground. Poke up and rise. Soak it all in and photosynthesize. Ooh. I'm a flower, look at me grow. I'm a flower, look at me grow. I'm a flower, look at me grow. I'm a flower. Oh, and what a beautiful flower you are. I just want to pick you and put you in a little bouquet. Oh, thanks so much for singing along with me. Hey, I'm going to sing a song about another flower, a flower that grows on a tree. Some people don't think about flowers growing on trees, but willow trees have flowers. And this time of year in the spring, the buds are starting to open up and they're waking up, and you might see just a little bit of a white fuzz coming out of a bud like that. And then that tip gets a little bit bigger, more fuzz is coming out, and bigger. Wow, until we recognize something that we call pussy willows. You recognize these? I think they're called pussy willows because they're so soft. It's almost like the fur of a little kitten. I wonder if this little pussy willow is going to grow up to be a cat. Might think it's a silly question, but when it does get bigger, it turns into this, which is called a catkin. Oh, I'm going to close my eyes and do not peek while I brush a little spring across my cheek. Oh, that's beautiful. Must be springtime. And here's a lovely song. I've got a song about a pussy willow, except I don't know where my xylophone is. I wonder where it went. I'm going to find my xylophone. There it is. I found it. If you have a xylophone at home, this is such an easy song to learn how to play. I'm going to teach you the words, and you're going to be able to sing it yourself with me. Remember, I know a little pussy. Say that. I know a little pussy. Her coat is silver gray. Her coat is silver gray. She lives out in the meadow, not very far away. She'll always be a pussy. She'll never be a cat, for she's a pussy willow. Now what do you think of that? Meow, 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 meow. Ha! You've got it now. Sing along with me, okay? I know a little pussy. Her coat is silver gray. She lives out in the meadow, not very far away. She'll always be a pussy. She'll never be a cat, for she's a pussy willow. Now what do you think of that? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, thank you for singing along with me. You know, I think we should go outside and see if we can find some pussy willows in the yard. And the grass is kind of wet out there, so hey, Fran put on her red boots when she went out in the wet. I've got some boots. They're not red though, but they're purple. I'm gonna put on my purple boots. You know, Mr. Roger used to put on his sneakers when he went out, but I'm going out in the wet and I'm putting on my purple boots. And let's see what other flowers we can find out there. I'm gonna go outside and I am going to share with you what some of the things that I can find in my backyard. Hey, speaking of flowers, let's come out and find some. The first ones I see are on that bush over there, those bright yellow flowers. When we'd be driving in the car as a family, we'd have a game, and the first person who would see that bush and recognize it, they'd yell out, "Forsythia!" And we'd count how many forsythia we'd see. It's a fun word to say. Can you try it with me? Try it. Forsythia! Let's see what else we can see. Follow me. Ooh, here's a nice fruit tree with pretty pink blossoms coming out. These flowers are just starting to open. They're going to turn into peaches because this is a peach tree, and those flower blossoms are the beginning of a peach. Wow, look at all those blossoms. I want to show you an apple tree. I love this apple tree. And the apple tree isn't budding yet at all. If you look close at these, look, they haven't even opened these buds anywhere on this tree except one branch over here. Look at this branch. This one's got lots of leaves budding out here. And look, even some blossoms are starting to form. Now, why would this one branch be budding out while the rest of the tree isn't? It's because a few years ago, I took a branch called a scion from another apple tree and planted it right, grafted it right in there. I stuck them together in a certain way, and it healed. It made that little bump there, and this is a different kind of apple than the rest of the tree. And I'm experimenting and putting some more scions from a different apple on this part of the old tree, and then another part here and there And they're all different names for apples. There's the blue pearmain and the black Oxford and the Ashmead kernel and the northern spy. I could end up having 5 different kinds of apples growing all over this one tree. That's exciting. I hope the rest of these grafts work like that one does, because then I'll have a variety of apples on one tree. And this is a nice tunnel that I'm going to walk through, but first I want to show you last year's blossoms from this lilac tree. I wonder if any of the lilac buds are starting to open yet for this year. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah, pretty soon those are going to open into this beautiful spray of flowers that smell so good. Lilacs are one of my favorites. Just fill up a whole room with fragrance. Now I'm going to walk through this tunnel and go underneath this 2 peach trees here, some more pink blossoms. And I'm going to look down in the grass here and see if I can see some flowers coming up here. Oh, I see a deep purple there. Oh, that color is also called violet, and that's what these flowers are called. They're called violets. Yeah, those are beautiful. Let's see what else is growing out of the lawn. I'll bet they're in your lawn too. You recognize those, I'll bet. These are dandelions. They grow everywhere. Some people consider them weeds. I don't. I think they're special flowers. And so does Lisa Atkinson. She wrote a beautiful song about it that I'd like to share with you about dandelions. It's a fun song. Dandelions are my favorite flower. In the sunshine or after a shower, dandelions are popping up everywhere. They don't care. Those dandelions never take a vacation. Find them going without invitation. Dandelions, there's more than enough to share. I went to the store where the gardeners go to buy me some dandelion seeds. And the man behind the counter said, "Child, don't you know, you don't have to plant them. They grow like a weed, those dandelions. They don't need to be planted. Why does everybody take them for granted? Dandelions, they're special as can be. Oh, can't you see? Those dandelions I'm more than aware of. Dandelions I'll be picking my share of. Dandelions I'll be taking good care, you'll see. 'Cause I think dandelions are special as can be. Ooh. And you know what's going to happen in a few days? They're going to turn into white puffballs, and then you blow them, and they send their seeds all over the place. These are really fun flowers. I see some more yellow flowers past all that rhubarb. Those aren't forsythia. Those are daffodils. Daffodilly daffodils. And here's some more blossoms in the tree. Another fruit tree. I wonder what kind of fruit that's going to turn into. These are cherry blossoms, so you can guess what they're going to turn into. Cherries. People don't often think of trees having flowers, but certainly fruit trees have flowers, and so do maple trees. See that maple tree and all those yellow bunches of things on the end of them? Flowers from the maple tree. I'll give you a close-up look at one. Here. See that? And those, each one of those flowers are going to turn into, these things. Maple seeds. And when they break off, they turn into these things that helicopter down. Watch me see. Oh, look, they're flying away. Last week we made some of those helicopters out of paper. Let's see how this one works. Let's see our helicopter. We sang some songs of pussy willows. And I asked a trick question. Do you think those pussy willows are going to grow up to be cats? Well, they grow into these things which are called catkins. So in a way they do grow up to be cats. There's the pussy willow, the fuzzy little bloom there that's almost as soft as a kitten's fur, and then it turns into this catkin. That's my willow tree. Hey, May Day, you know what would be the best kind of flower to find on May Day? Mayflowers. I wonder if there's some down there. It looks just like a whole bunch of oak leaves, but wait. I'm gonna pull some of these oak leaves back and look at that. Whoa, look at all those Mayflowers blooming on May Day. There's a lot of them around here. Look, there's a whole spray of Mayflowers everywhere you look over here. Mayflowers for May Day. That was a nice trip out there seeing what, and those dandelions. I like that song by my friend Lisa Atkinson. Wow, it got stuck in my ear. You ever have a song that gets kind of stuck in there? Sometimes it's called an earworm. And the only way to fix it is like to sing it again. So I'm going to sing it again here. And also, I'm going to think a little bit about dandelions. They are beautiful flowers here. Those beautiful, yeah. People consider them weeds? I don't know. Yeah. Boy, dramatic leaves, aren't they? I've been reading a book, The Teeth of the Lion, the story of the beloved and despised dandelion. You know what they turn into, right? Those little beautiful white globes of white puff, and you blow on them. Those are the seeds that blow all over the place. Well, every part of this plant is really useful. It has good for medicine. The root's really good for you. The leaves can be put in a salad. The blooms can be made wine out of. There's so many different uses for this. I think we should respect that flower, not consider it a weed. The whole plant. And you know those roots can go down as deep as 15 feet. Bring up the minerals. Oh, important plant. Thank you, dandelions. So I'm going to sing you a song again. Dandelions are my favorite flower. In the sunshine or after a shower. Dandelions, they're popping up everywhere. They don't care. Those dandelions never take a vacation. Find them growing without invitation. Dandelions, there's always enough to share. I went to the store where the gardeners go to buy me some dandelion seeds. And the man behind the counter said, "Child, don't you know, you don't have to plant them. They grow like a weed. Those dandelions, they don't have to be planted. Why does everybody take them for granted? Dandelions, they're special as can be. Oh, can't you see those dandelions I'm more than aware of? Dandelions I'm picking my share of. Dandelions I'm taking good care, you'll see. 'Cause I think dandelions are special as can be." Thank you, dandelions. Oh. Well, out in the yard we saw a whole bunch of different kinds of flowers. And I am going to put some of those flowers in a song here that you can help me with. I'm going to say spring, and you're going to say spring. Spring, spring. And then we're going to boing together, okay? We're going to go boing, boing. Try that with me. Spring, spring. Boing, boing, I like the springtime, spring. Boing, boing, I like the spring. Boing! Now I'm going to name some flowers. You can think of some flowers too, maybe ones that I haven't mentioned yet. And we'll see if your flower ends up in this song. Like these daffodils. I'll say daffodils, you say daffodils, and we'll add a whole bunch of different flowers out there. Okay. Daffodils, irises, buttercups, and poppies too. Dandelions, columbines, lupins, purple and blue. Spring, boing, boing, I like the springtime, spring. Boing, boing, I like the spring. Boing. crocuses, coral bells, meadowsweet, and violets, marigolds, trillium, forget-me-nots, don't forget, spring, boing, boing, I like the springtime, spring, boing, boing, I like the spring, boing, forsythia, hyacinths, ooh, red clover's pretty and good to eat, don't you think so? Wild rose, lavender, sweet peas, so sweet. Spring, boing, boing, I like the springtime, spring. Boing, boing, I like the spring. Boing! Woo! That is a boingy spring. Thanks for springing along and boinging with me there. I mentioned a flower out there called a buttercup. Yeah, those are fun flowers. Buttercups. I remember picking buttercups as a kid, and I was a really short little boy. It took me a long time to grow up, and we all start small, and I love picking buttercups in the tall grass. And Kathy Reed Naiman did a beautiful song about that one, just like my friend Ingrid Noyes does the Spring Boing Boing song, but Kathy wrote this song about being in the tall grass, picking buttercups, and I remember as a little kid. Jackson's in the tall grass, picking buttercups. He picks one, he picks two, and then he stands up. The grass is so tall, and Jackson's so small. When Jackson's picking buttercups, you can't see him at all. Jump up, Jackson, show us where you are. Jump up, Jackson, show us where you are. Hey, we can put anybody's name in there, like Kathy, who wrote this song, Kathy Reed Naiman from Canada. Or you could put your name in, but let's sing to Kathy. Kathy's in the tall grass, picking buttercups. She picks one, she picks two, and then she stands up. The grass is so tall, and Kathy's so small. When Kathy's picking buttercups, you can't see her at all. Jump up, Kathy, show us where you are. Jump up, Kathy, show us where you are. Let's all go out there and pick some buttercups, everybody. Everyone's in the tall grass, picking buttercups. We pick one, we pick two, and then we stand up. The grass is so tall, and we are so small. When we're in the tall grass, when we're in the tall grass, you can't see us at all. Ready? Jump up, everyone, show us where you are. Jump up, everyone, show us where you are. Hey, thanks for showing me where you are and jumping up with me. Wow. Let's see. Those are some beautiful flowers we have in that song here. And let's do a song by my friend Ruth Pelham. And it's got a lot of different colors, signs in it. I'm going to use sign language for this. I'm going to show you first what we're going to be seeing out our window. Here's our window. We're going to open it up. And we're going to look out there and we're going to see the sun shining. Make it shine up there. What color is the sun? You know, it's the same color as these forsythias. Yellow. The way you make a sign for yellow, it's a thumb there and a pinky there. That looks like the letter Y, doesn't it? You shake it. That's a sign for yellow. And we're going to see some other things out there. We're going to see the sky, and that's the letter B in sign language. If you shake the B, that's the sign for blue. And we're going to see some puffy things up there in the sky. What do you think those are going to be? And what color are those? And we're going to see some grass growing. What color is that? The color green is an interesting way to make that. Pretend you're picking up a grape. There's a little gap in between your fingers there. That's the letter G. You shake the letter G and you've made the sign for green. Okay, and the theme for today, flowers. That's a sign for a flower. It smells so nice. It's going to be a red flower. So let's look out the window and sing and sign along with the Ruth Pelham song. The sun outside my window is yellow as yellow can be. Oh, fiddly-dee, outside my window, The sun is as yellow can be. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Good signing along. You got the sign for rainbow, I know that. And here's how you sing. It's almost like painting your arm. You can do that with me too. The sky outside my window is blue as blue can be. Oh, fiddly-dee, outside my window. The sky is as blue can be. And the sun is as yellow can be. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. The clouds outside my window are white as white can be. Oh, fiddly-dee, outside my window. The clouds are as white can be. And the sky is as blue can be. And the sun is as yellow can be. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. The grass outside my window is green as green can be. Oh, fiddly-dee, outside my window. The grass is as green can be. And the clouds are as white can be. And the sky is as blue can be. And the sun is as yellow can be. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. One more thing, sing along and sign along with me. The flower outside my window is red as red can be. Oh, fiddly-dee, outside my window. The flower's as red can be. And the grass is as green can be. And the clouds are as white can be. And the sky is as blue can be. And the sun is as yellow can be. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow around me. Good job. That's how I clap and sign words. You're doing a great job singing and signing along there with me. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And in that video, we went out there and we saw some mayflowers. Perfect flowers for May Day. And I brought some in. Oh, and they smell so good. Oh, wow. There's a tradition on May Day, goes back for a long time, where people would pick a whole little bouquet of flowers, and maybe they pick some, these grape hyacinths, they smell really good too, and some violets, put them together, maybe add some, a buttercup, and a dandelion, sure, and make a little flower bouquet. Sometimes it's called a nosegay. I think that's a beautiful name for a bouquet of flowers that smells beautiful. A nosegay. And what people would do on May Day is they would go to someone's door really quietly and leave the bouquet on the step there, ring the doorbell, and then run away. And when a person came out, they wouldn't see anybody, they wouldn't know who put it there, but there would be this beautiful surprise to celebrate the beauty of flowers in May. Oh, I think that's a great idea. Maybe we could try that, instill that tradition again. It's a fun one to say hello to your neighbors here, and it's kind of fun to do it so they don't know who it is. It makes it even more special. Okay, well, I've had a lot of fun playing with you, and I think we should end with that morning ladies again here. Good morning, lords and ladies. It is the month of May, And I have brought you violets. They are so bright and gay. They are so bright and gay. It is the month of May. One more time. Good morning, lords and ladies. It is the month of May. And I have brought you violets. They are so bright and gay. They are so bright and gay. It is the month of May. Woo. Wonderful. Can you wave high? This one's by Bob Reed. Wave high, wave low, 'cause it's time for us to go. Wave your fingers, wave your toes, wave your bottom, wave your nose, wave big, small like this, with your lips, blow a kiss. One more time, do it with me. Wave high, wave low, 'cause it's time for us to go. Wave your fingers, wave your toes, wave your bottom, wave your nose, wave big, small like this, and with your lips, blow a kiss. Catch it this time and stick it right there. And thank you so much for playing with me. Bye.